Poverty, abuse, and neglect have forced many families to place their children in institutions. However, despite the best efforts of many institutions, they cannot replace a loving family. This is institutionalization. As of now, there are over 64,000 children living in registered institutions, and that's not including the unregistered ones. The numbers are increasing as Malaysia struggles with post-COVID-19 and other socio-economic issues.
Malaysia's poverty rate at 15%, much higher than the official figure of 0.4%.
Now, many local and international studies prove that these children suffer physical and psychological distress, and by the time they reach the age of 18, they are required to leave the institutions without any form of support. They are 500 times more likely to commit suicide, 40 times more likely to have a criminal record, and 10 times more likely to be involved in prostitution. So, what should we do about it?
Deinstitutionalization, advocacy, and community service.
This is Datin Ilya. She's one of the trustees of OrphanCare, a non-governmental foundation with the goal of giving institutionalized children the joy of growing up in a family. OrphanCare works closely with the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, the Department of Social Welfare, and are also partners with Lumos, an international non-profit organization started by author J.K. Rowling to help these children with a process simply called deinstitutionalization, or better known as DI. The process of deinstitutionalization consists of 5 components: reintegration with biological families, reintegration with extended families, adoption, fostering, and small group homes. Let's first talk about reintegration. OrphanCare believes that a family-based care system is far greater than any institutionalized care system. Hence, with the best interests of the child always in mind, OrphanCare takes institutionalized children out to reunite them with their biological family.
No child should be left alone living in an institution. That love that exudes from that relationship, having that presence of a mom or dad, is the ultimate, essentially, to have a child with the parent.
Additionally, institutionalized children aren't the only ones that need our help.
A woman was shocked to discover the body of a dead infant in a black rubbish bag and infested with maggots.
Every year, there is an average of over 100 reported cases of newborns found dumped in unimaginable sites, and experts estimate that the unreported ones could well be more than that. Baby hatches are established to prevent this. Operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, these hatches are made to be a safe haven for unwanted newborns. The baby is placed on the cot in the hatch. A sensor below triggers the lamp, the air conditioner, and the alarm in the caretaker's room. After the hatch is closed, it automatically locks to ensure the safety of the baby. The caretaker will then immediately attend to the baby, making sure that it is safe and sound. OrphanCare currently operates 3 baby hatches in Johor Bahru, Petaling Jaya, and Sungai Petani, with an additional 7 hatches in collaboration with KPJ hospitals. Which brings us to the next part, the adoption process. So what happens to these babies received in these hatches, and also institutionalized children that cannot be reintegrated with their families? They can be adopted, fostered, or put into small group homes. OrphanCare is there to facilitate the entire process. OrphanCare then provides support through training to equip prospective adopted parents with the right knowledge and skills.
I think OrphanCare's task really in this training is to have the right perspective of what it means to adopt, because adopting a child that's not yours biologically has got its own set of issues.
This also includes counseling for birth mothers, families, and children going through deinstitutionalization.
Counseling is very essential in our work of adoption and reintegration. We will need to assess them, so if there's a need, we have the counseling services on standby. With all the social problems and families involved and all that, then there'll be a need to actually teach the children how to take care of themselves, and also really reaching out to them. We're doing advocacy to say that, look, children should not live in institutions, and we are trying to educate the public the harms of a child living in an institution. And when we have programs, as what I've just discussed before, we need funding to carry out all these projects.
So what can you do to help? With your support, OrphanCare can continue to provide opportunities to change lives for the better. Every awareness shared, every collaboration created, every ringgit collected will allow OrphanCare to do more and to ensure the necessary steps are taken to maximize the efficiency of deinstitutionalization. It's still up to all of us in Malaysia to ensure that institutionalization is the last resort for our children in hopes that one day we can put an end to it. The children, our children, need your help because every child needs a family.